Hello and welcome to another Get Tech tutorial for IdealPOS. In this tutorial I'm going to show you some advanced formatting options for your buttons and how to set up the tabs and across the bottom of your POS grid screen. Now to start with, we'll go to this box in the top right hand corner and we'll have a look at these four options. We've got copy formatting, copy button, move button and copy font only. Now the first option we're going to look at is copy formatting, so we'll left click on that. Now copy formatting, assuming you have a button you're happy with the format of, will copy the format from one button to another button. So to do this, we left click inside the button and we drag it across to our button we wish to copy the format to. As you can see, it's copying the entire format, so the size of the text, the color, and the size of the button. So if I copy it across to our peanuts here, it will change the size of that button as well. So now this one here has the text too large. We can use the downsize text button, click on save, and that's now saved the size of the text. So I'll do the same with all these buttons. So we left click inside the button, drag and release the left mouse button, drag, click, drag, drop, and we're done. So now I've changed all my drink buttons to the same and changed all my food buttons to the same. Now we'll look at the next option, which is copy button. So if we left click on copy button, now we can copy a button to another location. So that is exactly the same as copying the format. We left click inside the button, drag it to another button and release. Left click and drag. So as you can see, we've now got 3 beer buttons. Now with our copy button, it is a really good function to delete a button from our POS screen. So to delete a button, we select a button that has not been used, left click inside of it and drag it across and release the left mouse button. As you can see, it's deleted that beer button. Now another way to delete a button, if your POS screen is full of buttons and you cannot do that, you can left click inside the button, then using the scroll bar here, scroll up, select none, or alternatively you can type in none across the top here, and then click save. Now this has deleted the button from the POS grid screen. Okay. Now our next option is move button. Now this is what you want to do if you want to move all the buttons to a sensible position or just change the layout of your POS grid screen. So to move a button, we left click inside of the button, drag it across and release. Exactly the same as we've done with our last two options. So it's left click, drag and release. Now here's where we can move our buttons to a different tab. So to move them to a different tab, we left click inside the button, select the tab that we want to move the button to, release the left mouse button, then left click inside of a grid screen button. Now we've moved coffee from the main to tab 2. We'll do the same again with beer, left click, drag, release, and left click. So same with milk 2 layers, left click, drag, release, go back to main, left click, and done. Okay, now we have moved all of our food to tab 1 into sensible positions and moved all of our drinks across to tab 2. Now if we want to change the name of the tabs, you click inside the tab and delete and type in the name of the tab. So to change the name of tab 2, and we'll call this one drink. So now our tabs have been named appropriately and our buttons are there. Now, so the last option is copy font only. So copy font only will only copy the font of the button. I'll give you a quick example of that. We'll go into sandwich, we'll change the font to Benjamin. Now we will save that. Now as you can see, the font has been changed. Now using the copy font only, we'll left click inside the button, drag it across, and drag it across, and that saves the font across the buttons. Now keep in mind, once you've made all your changes, they are saved automatically to your POS grid screen. Once you are finished, click on the X in the top right hand corner, click X on the top right corner again, and click on the big blue POS button. And now we can see all of our grid screen changes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.